everybody doing today? I'm talking about Parler. Yeah, I'm talking about marketing Parler, the concept that people have about Parler, and really, I want to show you some stuff on it, what I've learned so far, and, the misconception we have about, this Republican social media site, when in reality, it's just another social media site. There are a couple differences about it. It is a Twitter type format. It is not a Facebook type format, which a lot of people just love and they want to be part of. But this is something totally different here. This is, again, a different format. It is like almost every social media format. It's got its own rules. It's got its own regulations. Some of the things, the reason why people like it is if we think back a long time ago, and we got to think back a long time ago, Facebook was really cool because I'd go out on Facebook, I would put a message out there, and everybody who wanted to follow me saw that message. No matter what I said, that message was broadcast. And it was really great because if me as an entertainer was doing a promotion or a new video, I could send it out to hundreds of people in one click of a button. And you could scroll through your friends and the friends that you liked and disliked and all the other things. You could see everybody's post. Then over time, Facebook realized that they needed to monetize it and they're going to make money off you. So you needed to boost your communications. You needed to have your followers had to pay to see what you wanted to comment. And over time, what happened was you'd put a message out there and you saw less and less and less of your friends' messages, and your friends saw less and less of your messages unless they were really active and did comments and everything else. And all these algorithms, you had to jump through all these Facebook hoops to get people to follow you, which meant that you were on that format every day, commenting on every single page. And, from a business point of view and a life point of view, it just wasn't realistic. And then again, if you wanted to scroll back to see what some of your friends were saying or doing, you just couldn't find them. So that was the early days of Facebook and how it evolved. Twitter was the same way. You'd go out there and you'd tweet, and everything that you tweet would go out to anybody who decided to follow you. Well, Parler's the same way. You have to have a group of followers, and you can then say whatever you want within reason, like everything else. I mean, people are like, oh man, you could say anything. Yes, unlike Facebook or Twitter, there is not a heavy monetization site when it comes to your public opinion views. These are your ideas, your thoughts, your feelings. You can put them out there, and nobody's censoring them unless you're doing something that is harmful or illegal in activities. Then it's going to be questioned, just as it should be. But having a view or expressing an idea or sharing a thought without being thrown into Facebook jail or Twitter hell, having all these people, come after you, it's different. It's the old days of having a RSS feed where you had all your followers. And I think that's what we have learned as a society, is not to accept everybody just into your view. As soon as you start doing that, you create a hate pool in some cases. The people the most active people are the people who just are disgruntled. They're mad. They're angry. They're just going to come out there and yell at you for every single thing you do. And Parler has decided that, we're going to allow freedom of speech. But again, you get to accept who follows you. You could promote that. You could demote people. You could add groups. And if you look at Parler, I'm going to pull it up here. You could see, this is my wrong one. Here's Parler. This is the desktop version. Yes, there's Trump supporters out there. This is where it actually came up. These are my tags that I've already used. As you can tell, motivation, you go out there and you go, oh man, how could this be? This is, all red. This is all about Republicans. No, these are people who are looking to help motivate people. They go out there and they have ideas and thoughts, and they're out there motivating people. Here, look, Monday Motivation. I looked at this morning and I went, I didn't see a big difference between this and Twitter when I started looking at some of the links. Now, Monday Motivation, freedom of speech. I mean, there are different tags because, again, this is different. I mean, you can go through and, again, coaching. Let's take a look at coaching. And yeah, this is just like Twitter. I mean, same thing on Twitter. I could go down my feeds and look at tags and see what people are posting about. So for all those people who are going, oh man, this is just, a website that is dedicated to, the red, the conservative. Yeah, it's a conservative area, but from a marketer's point of view, I mean, we have to communicate to everybody. As an entertainer, I need to communicate to the Republicans, Democrats, liberals, conservatives. It doesn't matter. I'm out there pitching unless I'm niched myself. Now, be honest with you, I'm not in an area where I could afford to do that. I wish I could be so one-sided that I could say, screw you, and just do one specific field, but I can't afford to do that. I'm not, The Rock who could come out and say, hey, I'm for this person, or, Lenny Kravitz who comes out and says for this guy, or whoever you are for. I don't have that huge following. So I have to walk like a comedian, that gray line, that line between certain views all the time, and I have to pick and choose what I say. And that is something that I see that's happening. And in Twitter land, I mean, that is probably one of the biggest things that you see people is they're going out and they're just following these tags. I mean, here's balloon animals. I think I was the first person to put a tag about balloon animals out there. No other search results are out there. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I could go out to Twitter and do the same thing. And, there's going to be tags all over there with balloon animals. People to follow. These are some of your popular people. I remember on Twitter it telling me recommendations such as Ellen DeGeneres. Who else was the big one? Oh, can't think. He was from the 70s show. Ashton Kutcher. Everybody needs to follow him. And, you scroll down here and yeah, first thing you may see is Ted Cruz. But watch, you scroll down here. And gaming news. I mean, how radical is that? That's, again, just another social media platform. So if you're out there sitting there going, oh, man, Parler's just for these type people, it's all these people who don't like Facebook, who, just don't like Biden or jumping up. No, this is just another marketing platform. Yes, it's a conservative talk. But then again, you could look at Facebook and say that's very liberal talk. It depends who is in your group, who you're following. So if you're conservative, you could have a conservative voice out here. If you're a liberal, you could find that you're a liberal. If you just like to follow hashtags, that's the other thing you could do. You could go out there and just like on Twitter, follow hashtags. Here's Turkey. Going through. Let's see. I saw a picture of a turkey here earlier. Where was it? Deer hunters out here again hunting turkey. These are hunters. Here's my turkey. And look, Thanksgiving is coming up. I wanted to share with the recipes. Oh my God. Whoever would have think that on Parler we'd be talking recipes, or somebody named Susie. Some turkey, turkey's her hub spot, Look at this guy playing football. Then you get political. You can do the same thing with Twitter, and you're going to see the same type pictures, same type memes, all the craziness and silliness that you'll see in here. And like I say, it's just another platform. So if you're sitting there on the bench going, what should I do? Should I stay off this? Go ahead, stay off it. I'm an entertainer. I'm in marketing. That's why I'm on Twitch, man. How many people are actually on Twitch? Millions of people doing millions of conversation. And I wouldn't say it is some people will say it's a gaming platform. Some people say it's an area where to chat. Some people say it's a way to podcast or stream or get your views and ideas out there. Each and every platform is slightly different. What you, the individual, make of it or how you use it determines what your platform will be and what your followers will follow. We know this for a fact that if you follow me on Facebook good chance you probably follow me on Instagram, since the two are married. You may follow me then on YouTube. If you follow me on YouTube, you may follow me on TikTok. If you follow me on TikTok, you may have a chance to follow me here on Parler or follow me on Twitch. I mean, there are so many platforms that we can express ourselves. And I express myself different on Twitch than I do slightly on Parler, or different on Facebook, or different than Twitter, because I'm speaking to different groups. And that's what's something that every marketing expert has always said. We speak to our audience. We can have many faces as an individual. We can have many likes, many hobbies, many skills. And trying to always have one group that always works the same doesn't work. I mean, the people who watch my Twitch may be the people who want to know about marketing, who want to know about TikTok, which I was talking about, or Parler, or some other social media, and want to know more of my marketing skills than actually balloon twisting. And if you're on my YouTube, you're probably all about balloon animals, and you may not be crazy about my TikTok or my, what's the other one? The Tumblr account that I had for years. Man, yeah, it's still Tumblr. You may even be on my blog, following my blog, which talks about a whole bunch of different balloon entertainment styles and theories, and video graphics and virtual reality videos and stuff, and all this craziness that I blog about. But again, you choose to follow where you want. So think about it. If you want to come over here and join on Parler, go ahead. You could find me. I'm right here, Dale Obrochta. 7 hours ago, this post had 196 views. It's probably one of my best ones so far. I haven't been out here for time after time. But then again, nobody shares. I have no analytics about this. Again, this site is still new. A lot of people are learning about it. So if you're an entertainer, I think you should have a voice out here. I don't think you need to be screaming at the top of your lungs again, but it's like any other media. It's the new trend. It's where people are going. If you're in marketing, you should definitely be learning about it, figuring out how to take advantage of it, how to communicate. If you're in communication, that's the biggest thing, is learn how to communicate and express yourself. I use so many different ways. I use Facebook Live, YouTube Live. I use Twitch. I do it in videos. I do it in print. I do it in blogging. I express myself so many different ways. And I think that is one of the power and the glory and the benefit we have right now, is we have these capabilities. I'm my own freaking broadcasting studio here in my office. I got the background, I got the lights, I got the mics, I even got the bottled water, it's crazy. But again, this is what we have the capability of doing. This is what makes it fun to be, United States, to be able to speak, to be able to express ourselves and talk to different people and see different views. And at some point, we're not always going to agree with every view. And it's nice to be able to go to a community that does accept your view. That's one reason why I hang around with balloon entertainers instead of jugglers or magicians, because it's a skill that I like. Why do I hang around with fishermen instead of, football players? Yeah, I like football, but I gravitate to fishing. That's my relaxing skill. So again, come out, jump out to Parler, see what it's about before you start saying, that it's a really negative environment, that it's bad, that, people don't like it. Go out, see it. Here I am. That's me. You can see my posts. You can see who I am, what I'm about. Follow me if you like. Don't follow me you like. But I do suggest that you follow me here on Twitch, because, this is where it's at. This is where it's happening. I wish I had more people, but again, like anything else, I'm growing my following on Twitch, and I'm also growing my following on Parler and all the other sites that I go on. So with that, this is my thing today. This is one reason that I'm here. I'm alive. I'm marketing. I'm communicating. I'm doing what I like. So with that, do me a favor. be good, be safe, be healthy. Till next week. Or if you want to jump out, find me on my Facebook page is still big and popular. You can find me at Balloons Art. I stream there on Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Or if you want to go to my YouTube channel, which I think almost everybody in this world is connected to YouTube in some form or another, you'll find me under my name, Dale Obrochta. Or if you just go MBD2 Trailer is where I stream Friday, 3:30 Central Standard Time. That's PM. So join me. Be good, be safe, be healthy, be wise. Have fun, enjoy. And this is going to be loaded up to my YouTube account. So if you want to leave me a message on my YouTube account, feel free. Other than that, you guys be good. Bye-bye. Make sure you click on that subscribe button and never miss a video. Subscribe now. Click the little bell and always be notified of a live broadcast. Follow me on Instagram. And if you're a TikTok fan, you'll find me under the same name, Dale Obrochta. Looking forward to seeing you on social media.